It's a territory unfamiliar to most Canadians, the rugged, barren tundra of the high north.
With the exception of the water, I thought I was looking at the moon.
It's Resolute Bay, Canada's second northernmost community, found on Cornwallis Island, Nunavut, on the shores of the legendary Northwest Passage. And it's the site of a major sovereignty operation, Operation Nanook. Nanook is the centerpiece of 3 sovereignty operations conducted every year in the north, part of Canada's northern strategy. Part of the exercise is just to show the forces can operate here and do, asserting sovereignty, an important element in Stephen Harper's policy book.
But we do that outside of Operation Nanook as well. We have aircraft patrolling up here, ships that are patrolling. We have the Canadian Rangers who are here all year round.
But this operation works towards some other goals of the government's strategy, generating forces that can operate in the north, sustaining larger forces in the north, and rapid deployment of forces to specific locations.
We have the first part, which we call our force generation training, and that's really just practicing the skills that the average soldier, sailor, and airman would have, and of course with the unique variables that we're doing this up in the Arctic.
The second part of this operation includes an air disaster and a disaster at sea. Taking part in that are elements from the Navy, Air Force, and Land Forces, as well as the Coast Guard and a number of different government departments. They call it a whole-of-government exercise.
There's about 13 different government agencies and departments involved.
Emergency planning will be put to the test, but lessons learned will provide skills that can be used almost anywhere.
We don't say there's any credible threat to the north, but good sort of basic soldiering, sailor, and airman skills apply everywhere in the world, and they'll always practice some of those while they're up here.
Coming up this week, we'll find out what it takes to set up and sustain a camp so far north, and we'll talk to those who keep an eye on the territories 365 days a year. In Resolute Bay, Nunavut, Jennifer Madigan, A News. In Resolute Bay, Nunavut, Jennifer Madigan, A Morning. 1. We're in Resolute Bay, Nunavut, where Canadian forces are taking part in Operation Nanook. Coming up, we'll tell you what the exercise is all about and who's taking part.
Magazine. You understand that? Yes. All right. That's action you'll carry out when you carry out a fleet unload.
Thank you. I'll just